Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday morning. I believe it is the 14th. I always get my dates wrong, so I'm not sure, but don't you just love it when, here, I'm waiting for my hubby to get gas, and don't you just love it when people play their loud music like you're really interested in hearing the bass? I'll be right back. Okay, we are here. We stopped at Sweet Tomatoes this morning, and I got all this salad here with beans and hard-boiled egg. I've got kale crunch, peas, just nothing but veggies. So this is all 0 points. And then I have a little thing here of fat-free ranch dressing. That's probably 1 point or so. I'll figure it out. And then I have some gluten-free, vegan-friendly veggie soup. And so I'm pretty sure this is 0 points. You might want to add 1 because there might be a little oil in it. I'm not sure though. And I have this half of a slice of multigrain bread. I'm not sure how much this is. It's probably about 3 points. I'll figure it out. Maybe, no, not 3, probably like 1 or 2. I'll figure it out. I'm making some lunch here. I have a platter with a bunch of fruit. Of course, it's all 0 points. I'm going to share this with the family. And we are having some fajitas. My hubby and I are going to have some fajitas. The kids are going to have some taquitos. So this is, I don't have the oil in there. I've just got a few spritzes of this oil here, which is coming up as 0 for like 3 sprays. And so those are the Trader Joe's peppers. They're fire roasted, and those are coming up as 0. And my shrimp, and we're going to have the fat-free beans here for 0 points. My hubby's going to have some mild cheddar in his. Since Isaiah can't have the regular cheese, I made some, it's a plant-based vegan recipe for nacho cheese, and they're going to be dipping in their taquitos in there. And I'm going to put some of that on my fajitas. And so I'm going to use the Extreme Wellness for 1 point. I'll probably have 1 of these for 1 point, maybe 2 for 2 points. He's going to have some of these corn tortillas, 2 of them for 3 points. Okay. Okay, for dinner tonight, I'm just having some cauliflower rice that I curried with some zucchini and spices for 0 points, and then I'm having some leftover curry that I made the other day with a few black beans in it for 0 points, and 1 egg on top for 0 points. So this dinner tonight is 0 points. Hey everybody, I know I've been gone for a few days, but I've had a little bit of trouble with my phone again, so I'm trying to get that worked out. But let's see, the day before yesterday, now I made some videos and it's like I couldn't put them up because I was having trouble. But on Friday, I started the day off really well and then ended up, and I'll show you what I had then. All right, so this is my breakfast. I decided on a 7-point oatmeal peaches and cream. And I have the peaches that they're great value. They come in the water, packed in water, and they have Splenda added. They're 0 points. So I've got a half a cup, and I also have some blackberries and some Light and Fit, half a cup of the Light and Fit vanilla yogurt, Greek yogurt for 2 points. So that's 5 points, 2 points, 0 points, 7 points total. Okay, and then later in the evening, it began to be a really hard day, and we had like a huge meltdown. Well, we didn't, but one of our kids had a huge meltdown at the doctor, and because they had to draw blood, and it was just this big ordeal. And I was just so emotionally drained by the end of the night. My husband and I ended up going to the buffet, and I just had what I wanted, and so my points were higher that day. But now, mind you, at that time I also had like over 75 fit points for the week and over 40 weeklies that I had been banking for a while, so I was okay. So I'll show you what that food looked like and what the fit points look like. The great thing about, again, I've told you about these buffets, the great thing about it is that they, if you're going to go to the desserts, they're always like, less than like as big as your finger or something. They're bite-sized things. And if you only have like one bite or 2 bites of something, you really, it's not like a full-size dessert. So you can have like 3 or 4 things and just claim like one type of a dessert. So it's like eating one donut, or something like that. So that's a good part of it. Another thing you have to remember is that it looks like I have a lot on the plate. A lot of times I don't eat everything that's on there, or I'll just like pick at a couple things and then that's about it. And I really listen to my cues. So when my tummy says that I've had enough and I feel satiated, I don't push it. I used to push it, and I would walk out feeling sick, and I never want to do that again. That is very uncomfortable, and it is not pleasurable at all to do that. So I really listen to my cues when my appetite shuts down. So anyway, then the next day, yesterday, I did not have any breakfast in the morning, and then I was saving my calories because I was going to take my friend to the French bakery to celebrate her end of the year semester at school. And so I'll show you what I had. All right, so they make you this, it's a really simple sandwich. It was brie and some lean ham and pickles, and it was really good, but it's on a baguette, and the baguette's probably a pretty good size, and so I actually had like about 3/4 of that, and then I just stopped when my appetite shut down. I had a little thing of salad and some beans. It was like mixed beans, and it was not out of a can. It was just like beans, and there was no fat added or anything like that, and so they were really good. And so that's what I had, and actually that was like my only meal of the day, so I didn't have anything else really that I can remember, because it was enough points, I think, and I just, I think I still ended with like 1 point at the end of the day. So it was really good. And also I had a dessert, I didn't eat the whole thing, but it was really rich, and it was a French dessert. It was an opera cake, and it was amazing. And I'll show you a picture of that. Okay, and then today I'm done spending big purchases on points for the week, so I'm back to my veggies today, as you saw earlier in the day. And I also ran a 1.5 miles on my treadmill, and I think that my motor on the treadmill might start to be going a little bit, because once I'm at the lower speeds, it starts wanting to stop a little bit. So I hope I'm not going to have issues with that. But I have been wanting to start taking walks and runs out around tracks. So I'm going to try to work some of that in a little bit more in my week, so that I'm running outside and not just on the treadmill. So anyway, I don't know, it was kind of fun eating out, and kind of messing around a little bit this weekend. But really, I really have to just keep concentrating on how I can make things that my 7-year-old can have, because of all of his allergies. I really want to eat closer to what he has to eat, so that I'm aware of what he's having and what holes he's having in his diet. So that's what I'm trying to do. That's why you see me really stepping up the whole foods, trying to find alternatives to cheese or milk products and things. It's because I'm really trying to relate to him and his allergies and be in touch with what he's having. Because I feel like if I'm just going on my way, I'm having all my yogurt, all my cheese, and everything that he can't have, I might forget that he actually needs to have those things filled, and I want to make sure that I'm giving him a fulfilling meal plan that he can also enjoy. So, and I think it's benefiting our family, because we're really upping the produce and the healthy products. So anyway, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna let you go for tonight. Tomorrow, I think I'll do more of a day in the life. So I'll see you then. I love you so much, and see you tomorrow.